Understand? So, they tell you that the Bible is real because, like I said, it's goat versus lamb, human versus demon, it's good versus evil, light versus dark. And, you know, you can also, there's no need to mock a lie. Why are they mocking a lie, right? If Jesus is never real, he never existed, he never set foot on the earth, he didn't die for the sins of the world, why are you mocking him? What's the need for the upside down cross? What's the need for all the 666 satanic worship? What's the need to hate Jesus? What's the need for atheism? What's the need for to rebel against something that's not real? Why do people spend so much time talking about something that never existed, allegedly? Right? It's because they did. And so when you see them with the tongue out and mocking us, it's because the wheat from the tares, the goat from the sheep. What separates a goat from a sheep? Horns. I'm pretty sure there's other characteristics, right? But the main thing is sheep don't have horns. Goats do. Billy goats. Understand? And that's what the image of Satan chose. And if you see, he chose what? He chose an image that could be likened unto the Most High, but with enough distinction for personality. Horns create personality. That's why they call him the horn god. Okay? That's why if you really look back, they worship the mother goddess. The world really worships women. Okay? This is just about feminism. It's about women. That's why when you don't bow down to the women, right, then that's when they call you a misogynist, or you hate women, or you have to be insecure, or you have a deformity which causes you to be angry at women, when in reality you just look at the stupid shit that kind of transpires, and you kind of can just, and this is not a topic about women. I'm just using this because Satan used women. Okay? If we go back to the Bible, the woman was used to deceive the man, and she hasn't stopped since she took place. Okay? And if Satan also despises masculinity, it also shows why he comes in the form of both man and women. He's trying to kill the masculine spirit. Okay? Because you don't have to necessarily be a fag to be, in Satan's kingdom, even though most of them are. You just have to be a simp, and you're halfway there. Simp means that you just basically bow down, you cow-tied to the system, not necessarily to a woman. It's a mindset. Women are just the tools that they're using to bring forth what they want. But the thing I don't understand is if everyone around each other knows the game, then why they're still participating. You understand? So it must be a point where they must have some, I wouldn't call it consciousness, but again, I call them CPUs. You understand? They don't have a brain. It's like a central processing unit, CPU, the base of the computer. They have a CPU which allows them to understand the game that they're in. But it's like, even though they're in a game, they still don't know how much they're being manipulated, right? So they're given enough information to feel like the game that they're in is one to where it's to their benefit, but it's really not, right? But then it's like they're not told, again, the intel, the inside, real, true purpose of their existence. And it's like, that's why when you speak to these things, they may know that they're, they may not even, they may consider themselves to be human. You understand? Based on the realm of Satan, because this is his realm of rulership, right? In quotations. He still has to ask to go in the refrigerator, but he's not going to tell those he controls anything that would cause self-destruction. So he's not going to tell these people that they don't have a connection to Jesus. He's going to say Jesus betrayed them. He's not going to, you know what I mean? So that's why you can tell why people just hate the Most High and they don't believe in him. And it's because Satan has controlled the narrative for those he owns. So if you own these people and your whole purpose is to go against the Most High and his children, you're not going to tell the people like he's the good guy. You're going to tell them he's the bad guy. It's called propaganda. Satan is the author of propaganda. Okay? Mischievous and lies. That's what he comes here to do. So he's not going to tell his people like, you're not human. I made you here simulated. Like some people know that, but it's not at the point where they're scared. If you see these people, right, they're not fearful. They walk around in their lives and they think everything is fucking great. So you know they're lying, because there's no way in the world these people could actually know hell existed, the Most High is actually real, and exist in the capacity. They would be fearful, bro. The world would be in chaos. Bro, the world would be like Milwaukee every day. It would be like New York, D.C. every day. There would be no order. Okay, they're controlled by lies. Because if you see that the people have the power. So if they really understood the shit that they were in, there would never be any order. These niggas, there's only order out of lies, which is chaos. Okay? That's it. So they lied to these people and say, you're advanced beings, and we have these aliens who are called non-humans, which are us on Earth, and we have to, watch them and monitor them because they've been sent here to stop our party. I'm pretty sure that's the MO that they've been given. Like, we're the bad guys. We're here to stop them from being able to eat children and fuck on any corner, any table that they want to, and fuck any animal that they want to, and they can just slit throats. The big orgy fest. The big revealing of the mask and the chumping of the teeth. We're stopping them from being real. But how have we been? And you gotta understand, guys. Whether we knew the Matrix, right, they still couldn't act how they want to around us, because it would have woken us up. You understand? Like, certain shit couldn't just have been advertised, because then it would wake us up. It'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on here? Because we're not naturally evil. So if we saw some crazy shit, he'd be like, hey, yo, this is not really adding up, my guy. And so Satan had to mask himself until the revealing of himself, which the Most High allowed. You understand? And so now that's why he's acting like an asshole. Because he's like, haha, we've been here the whole time, but now. And it's kind of like, well, we're just going to be in your face about it. What are you going to do? And so that's when you have to make a decision. We all have different paths in this. Some of our paths are meant to be passive. Mine just not. I just don't think the Most High has me here to be a passive person. I think I'm here to apply pressure, and that's what I'm going to do. But back to what I was saying, like, these people, man, they have to have been given this facade that they're here in rulership over us. And I mean, they're not lying. I mean, there's more. You're in rulership over us just because there's like millions of you compared to us. Like, you rule by default. It's like women outnumber men. Why do you think that? When you really think about sort of like, why do women outnumber men 5-1 in this realm? Because the Most High only controls his humans. He controls everybody, but he's only concerned about his children. So why would Satan make women 5-1? And if majority of the humans are men, because the majority of the 144 are men, there are women who are helpmates in the remnant who are just as strong as the men. Of course, I'm not saying that. Please listen to what I'm saying in detail. If you need to rewind it, please do. But the whole point of Satan is to trick up the men. I'm telling you, bro. I'm feeling like the whole point of Satan is to trick men into becoming this simp, this passive person, into the agenda of the beast. And I'm telling you, if he can't get you in vices, he'll get you with women. And if he can't get you with women, then that's when they start to come after your person and attack your finances. And that's what I'm saying. There's levels to this. So if Satan can get you caught up to where, like, if you're so distraught by coming out your house, or you're distraught where you just, what I mean? It's like, there's levels to this, guy. So, what I'm understanding is the reason why certain people may have certain things still, or may not go through certain things as we go through, it's, you don't know where Satan has them. And I'm not saying like Satan has, we all are conquerors through the Most High. You understand? We're all, warriors. But I'm saying that he may have a stronghold. Like, for me, I hate disrespect. So, but again, he couldn't get me with the simping. He couldn't feminize me. He couldn't get me with the women becoming a simp, right? So they have to go through the line. That's what I'm saying. They had that pamphlet I have. It's a packet. There's a checklist of things they try to go through, in trying to bring you over to the dark side. And he couldn't feminize me. He couldn't make me a simp. The women, you know what I mean? He couldn't make me, he couldn't call me crazy and pull the murder rap on me and the, this guy's insane rap. So then he had to hit my finances, right? And so when you hit someone's finances, right, and they don't have any money, and then all those last four things, you understand? And I said, it's a mental game. It's here to break us. But like I said, for me personally, you can't break me if I know you're trying to. You understand? Like with women, and like I'm a guy, so this is what I'm talking about. Like guys, right? If I know a girl's like, she's not 100%, you know what I mean? I'll play possum just to see her move. I'll just like, you know what I mean? She can't hurt me. What's she gonna do to me? You know what I mean? What's she gonna do to me? All she know is we together. That's all she need to know, because I'm watching her. You understand? That's how I play with, and that's how I treat people. Like, I let people believe what they want to believe because I'm observing you. And your opinion of me matters none because I know who I am. You understand? So sometimes you have to play a fool to catch a fool. And see, with Satan, that's what I've been doing. I understand his game now. So when I go outside my house, I tell these people, I'm like, don't think that when I'm outside, you have any advantage. I'm outside by choice. I'm outside because I understand the temperature. I'm controlling the temperature because I'm choosing to come outside when I want to. I understand what's going to be attempted, and I understand how to, you know what I mean? I just get what the attempts are going to be every time I leave my house. So I'm no longer surprised by anything. I'm no longer thrown off. You know what I mean? I don't look for these things to happen, but I'm not surprised if they do. And see, Satan gets you by the element of surprise. Like when you first start with realizing, like, you went from, literally, guys, I'm gonna tell you guys, I went from chilling with my neighbors, going to eating Thanksgiving over their house, going to the movies, smoking blunts with my neighbors, laughing, going to their church, supporting them in their endeavors, right? To motherfucking despising these people. You understand? To calling the police on these people. To motherfucking, you know what I mean? So on and so forth. You put two and two together, right? Like homegirls, chilling, going out to eat, going to movies, to like, I don't even want to be like blocking these girls. You understand? Literally blocking females from that I used to chill with, that used to be the homies, exes. Same thing. Went from going on vacations and, out of town whenever, you know what I mean, and eating nice restaurants, to blocking shorty, to never talking to shorty again, to having nothing to do with shorty. You understand? Same thing with the homies. Going out, going to Ocean City randomly, going over here, racing cars and going to you know what I mean? Or just chilling at that, just whatever. From like, and I'm talking about in a matter of like weeks, guys. I'm talking about my awakening happened in my church. And I'll talk about that. And I already talked about my story. So my story is like, you know what I mean? It's back there, but I'll talk about it again, but on a different video. This one's getting up there. But, I'll make another video, guys, later.